Hey everyone, and welcome to Level Up English Podcast. I'm Samantha, and it's great to have you here. Our mission is simple. Don't just learn English, learn in English.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're cracking open a source you might not expect for financial wisdom.
That's right.
It's a children's book, actually. A Dog Called Money by Bodo Schäfer.
Mm-hmm.
The whole idea is this young girl, Kira, she learns about building wealth from a talking dog, a Labrador named Money.
Sounds pretty out there, I know.
It does.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's packed with some really solid insights.
It really is. And what's amazing is how, despite the fantasy setup, the strategies are incredibly intuitive, very practical.
So that's our mission today, right?
Exactly.
Right.
We want to pull out those core strategies for financial freedom, stuff you can actually use starting, today, no matter where you're at financially.
Okay, let's jump in. The first big lesson from Money the dog. It's foundational, really. Before Kira even thinks about earning, he makes her figure out why she wants money.
Yeah, the why is crucial.
She has to list 10 dreams. Just brainstorm them, then nail down the top 3.
And the point is, money's just a tool, right? A vehicle. It's not the destination itself.
Exactly. And if you're just vague about it, I want to be rich. Well, the book says that usually leads nowhere.
Totally. Vague goals, vague results.
Yeah.
So Money gives Kira these two really simple but powerful tools to make that why concrete. First up,
Dream jars.
dream jars. Okay.
Yeah.
So she gets actual physical jars, puts labels on them for her big goals, maybe one for a trip to California, one for that new laptop she wants.
So physical jars, not just a budgeting app line item.
Right. And every time she gets some money, she physically divides it up between these jars.
I like that. It makes saving tangible, something you do every day almost. You can see it growing.
Precisely. That immediate sort of sensory feedback. You hold the jar, you see the coins or notes piling up for that specific thing. It connects you way more directly.
Okay, that makes sense. What's the second tool?
The dream album. Basically a scrapbook.
A scrapbook, like cutting and pasting.
Yeah, exactly. She fills it with pictures of her dreams, finds a photo of the Golden Gate Bridge for her California trip, cuts out ads for the laptop.
And she's supposed to look at this regularly.
Every single day. That's the instruction. It's about visualization.
Okay. So you're constantly reminding yourself what you're working towards.
You got it. The idea is it programs your subconscious. Your brain starts actively looking for ways to make those pictures real. It creates this powerful loop, doesn't it?
It really does. You see the dream, you physically put money towards the dream in the jar. Your belief that you can actually do it grows.
And that belief fuels the whole journey. It's the engine.
Okay, so Kira's got her why sorted. She's visualizing. But then comes that voice, the can I really do this? The self-doubt.
Always the big hurdle, isn't it?
Yeah. So Money has a solution for this too, right? The success journal.
The success journal. It sounds almost too simple.
What's the rule again?
Non-negotiable. Write down a minimum of 5 achievements every single day.
5. Every day. And it doesn't matter how small.
Doesn't matter at all. Money stresses this. Could be getting an A on a test, sure. But it could also be you helped a friend figure out a problem. Or you clean your room without being told. Anything you did well.
So you're building up this catalog of wins.
Exactly. It actually rewires your brain over time. Most people, we tend to focus on what went wrong, our mistakes. This forces you consciously to look for and acknowledge your successes, your competence.
And that builds genuine self-confidence based on actual evidence you've recorded yourself.
Spot on. And the book makes this direct link. Your income potential is tied directly to your level of confidence.
Which makes sense. If you don't believe you could do something, you probably won't even try.
Right. And that confidence feeds directly into another key rule Money teaches, the 72-hour rule.
Yes, the 72-hour rule. Explain that one.
Okay, so the idea is whenever you have an idea or you decide you're going to do something, you must take the first step within 72 hours.
3 days.
3 days. Because if you wait longer than that, the chance you'll ever actually do it drops dramatically, almost to 0.
Wow. So procrastination really is the killer of dreams.
Pretty much. And the success journal, well, that gives you the confidence boost you need to take that first, sometimes scary step. You look back at your journal and think, okay, I can do things. Let's just start this.
Okay, so confidence is building. The vision is clear.
Yeah.
But the practical question, where does the actual money come from? Especially for a kid like Kira.
Right. And Money introduces another character here, Darin. He's this young millionaire kid.
Young millionaire.
Yeah. And Darin shares 2 simple rules his mentor taught him about earning money. Rule 1, solve a problem for other people.
Solve a problem. Okay.
Rule 2, focus on what you know, what you have, and what you were able to do. Don't overcomplicate it. Start with your existing skills and resources.
That's really grounded. It's not about finding some revolutionary new invention.
Not at all. It's about looking around you. What annoys people? What task could you make easier for them?
So how did Darin apply this? What was his example?
It was super simple. He noticed his neighbors hated walking down their driveways every morning to get the newspaper, especially if the weather was bad, you know.
Yeah, I could see that being annoying.
So Darin thought, okay, problem identified. What do I know? I know how to ride my bike. What do I have? I have a bike and some time before school.
Simple.
So he offered a service. For a small monthly fee, he'd ride his bike around and deliver everyone's newspaper right to their front door. Solved their problem using what he had.
And people paid for that little convenience.
They did. And the amazing thing the book shows is how that tiny start, solving that one small problem, just snowballed. He started offering other small services, building on those 2 rules.
So the lesson for us, for the listener, is stop waiting for the big idea.
Yeah.
Look for small, everyday problems right around you that you can actually solve for someone.
Exactly. What's a small inconvenience you could fix for a neighbor, a colleague, someone in your community? Start there.
Okay, so money starts coming in maybe from solving these small problems. Now, how do you manage it? This is where the book brings in that famous fable, right?
Ah, yes, the goose that lays the golden eggs. Classic.
Remind us quickly how that goes.
Sure. You've got this farmer. He gets this amazing goose that lays a solid gold egg every single day. He gets rich.
Living the dream.
But then he gets greedy, impatient. He thinks, why wait for 1 egg a day? If I cut the goose open, I can get all the gold at once.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. So he kills the goose and finds nothing inside. He destroyed the source of his wealth.
And the book uses this as the core financial analogy.
Perfectly. The goose, that's your capital, your savings, your investments, the money that works for you.
Okay, the goose is the capital.
And the golden eggs, that's the passive income your capital generates, the interest, the dividends, the returns.
Got it.
So the moral is crystal clear, and money hammers this home. Never ever kill your goose. Don't spend your capital.
Your main goal is to build that goose up, make it bigger and bigger.
So big that eventually you can live comfortably just off the golden eggs, the income it throws off each year. That's financial freedom.
Okay, build the goose. Don't kill it. Makes sense. How does money tell Kira to actually do that? Is there a rule?
There is. A very simple, very powerful one. The 5-40-10 rule. This applies to every single dollar or euro or whatever that you earn.
5-40-10. Break that down for us.
Okay, so 50%, half of everything you earn goes straight to your goose. That's for long-term savings and investments, building your capital, untouchable for spending.
50%. Okay, that's significant. What about the rest?
Then 40% goes into your dream jars. Remember those. For your medium-term goals, the trip, the laptop, maybe a down payment someday. Things you will spend, but on specific goals.
Right. Funding the dreams. That leaves 10%.
Yep. And that 10% is fun money. Spend it on whatever you want. Guilt-free, movies, snacks, games, anything.
Huh. Allocating money specifically for fun. That feels different from a lot of hardcore saving advice. Why is that important?
It's actually genius, psychologically. It makes the whole system sustainable. If you feel totally deprived, you're likely to crash and burn, right?
True. You rebel against the budget.
Exactly. This way, you're systematically building your long-term freedom with the 50%. You're making visible progress on exciting goals with the 40%. And D, you get to enjoy life now with the 10%. It tackles financial anxiety from all angles. No guilt about saving, no guilt about spending on goals, no guilt about having some fun.
It's a balanced approach. I like that. Build the future, fund the dreams, enjoy the present.
That's the core of it.
But, okay, that 50% for the goose,
Yeah.
just putting it in a savings account isn't really going to build wealth quickly, is it? The book addresses this, right? Investing.
Oh, absolutely. Money is very clear. Saving isn't enough. Your goose money needs to work for you. It needs to grow. And that means investing.
How does he approach investing for a beginner like Kira? Does he recommend picking stocks?
No, nothing that complicated or risky, especially at first. He keeps it super simple. He recommends investment funds. Think mutual funds or ETFs, exchange-traded funds.
Okay, funds. Why funds?
He uses a great analogy. It's like buying a tiny, tiny piece of many different companies all at once. You're diversified.
Spreading the risk.
Exactly. You're not betting everything on one single company, one goose. You own like a small part of a whole flock. It's generally seen as a much safer way for beginners to start.
That makes sense. Does he give any tools to understand how that money might grow? Because compound interest can feel a bit abstract.
He does. He introduces a fantastic mental shortcut. Really useful. It's called the Rule of 72.
The Rule of 72. Love this one. So simple.
Isn't it? You just take the number 72 and you divide it by the annual interest rate or return rate you expect on your investment.
And that tells you
Roughly how many years it will take for your money to double.
Give us an example.
Okay, say you invest in a fund and you anticipate, maybe conservatively, an average annual return of, say, 8%. You just do 72 divided by 8.
That's 9.
Right. So at an 8% return, your money would roughly double every 9 years. If you found something averaging, say, 12%.
72 divided by 12 is 6. It doubles in 6 years.
See? It instantly shows you the power of compound interest and how even seemingly small differences in return rates can make a massive difference over time.
It really makes the growth feel more concrete. A great little tool.
It demystifies compounding quite a bit, makes it tangible.
Okay, this is all fantastic stuff from, well, a talking dog. Let's boil it down into an action plan. If someone's listening right now and wants to start, what's step 1 tonight?
Tonight, define your why. Seriously. Sit down, grab a piece of paper, write down 10 reasons you want more financial breathing room or specific dreams you have. Then circle the top 3.
Really focus it down.
Yes. And then get a jar or a box or an envelope, make it physical, and label it for one of those dreams. Start a dream album, even if it's just a Pinterest board or a folder on your computer to start, but start visualizing.
Okay, nail the why and make it visible. Step 2, that daily habit.
Your success journal. Tonight. Find a notebook. Could be any old notebook. Write down 5 things, just 5, that you accomplished or did well today.
No matter how small.
No matter how small. Make it non-negotiable. This builds the bedrock of belief you'll need.
Got it. Step 3, the Darin challenge. Getting into action.
Yes. Within the next 72 hours, remember the rule. Brainstorm one small, simple problem you could solve for someone else.
Using what you have.
Exactly. Could you walk a neighbor's dog? Help someone with their garden? Offer basic tech support? Tutor a kid? Just one simple service. Think about it and maybe even offer it. Take that first step.
Okay, find a problem, offer a solution. And step 4, when that first dollar or first payment comes in from that service or from your job or allowance.
Immediately apply the 50-40-10 rule. Don't wait. Take 50%, half of it, and put it aside for your goose, your long-term wealth builder. Even if it's just a tiny amount to start the habit now.
50% to the goose, 40 to the dreams, 10 for fun.
That's the system.
It really is a complete system, isn't it? And what's striking is how it all starts with mindset, with the why and the belief before you even focus heavily on the money itself.
That's the magic of it, I think. A Dog Called Money, it's not just a story. It really provides this clear roadmap. And it teaches that building wealth isn't really about some secret stock tip or complex financial engineering,
That's about habits.
It's about good habits, believing in yourself, having that clear vision, consistency.
So yeah, talking dog helping a kid get rich. It's obviously fantasy.
Right.
But the financial freedom that comes from applying these simple, practical principles, that feels incredibly real and accessible, actually.
It really is accessible. It starts with these small, consistent actions.
So maybe a final thought for everyone listening.
Yeah.
Consider how often it's the simple stuff, isn't it? The really intuitive wisdom, like lessons you could learn from a children's story, even one with a talking dog, how often that holds the key. The key to unlocking things that seem really complex and far off, like financial freedom.
That's a great point. What other simple truths might we be overlooking?
Exactly. What other simple truths might you be overlooking in your own pursuit of freedom? Something to think about.
Definitely.
And that's a wrap for today's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to check out the show notes on your podcast app or on our website for a full transcript and a list of all the key vocabulary from today's discussion. If you found this episode helpful, the best way to support the show is to hit follow or subscribe and leave us a quick review. It really helps new listeners discover us. Until next time, keep learning and keep growing. I'm Samantha, and this has been the Level Up English Podcast.